Now, most people would go to Japan to go sightseeing, to experience the Japanese culture. But me, I went to Japan to buy some Gunpla. Now, I only had a few days to explore Japan, so to help me with my Gunpla shopping, I referred to Zakurelius' Tokyo Gundam Guide, a very comprehensive guide that lists down different locations in Tokyo where you can find some Gunpla. Now, the only problem is, this guide was written way back in 2018, and a lot has happened since then. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys my Gunpla shopping experience in Tokyo, Japan in the year 2023. Now our first stop is in Akihabara, the Yobashi camera Akiba. Now this branch is considered to be the largest, and in here you can find different electronic products, from camera equipment to appliances to computers and of course toys. Now this building is huge and each product is separated by floors. So for us Gunpla fans, what we're looking for is in the 6th floor. Yobashi camera is a great place to find regular release kits, meaning you'll be finding a lot of the regular HG Witch from Mercury kits at retail prices here. They also have a wide selection of modeling tools, from nippers to paint to weathering makeup kits and weathering markers. When I was in Yobashi, I saw a lot of HG and SD kits, but not a lot of master grades or real grades. If you're looking for the HG Aerial Gundam, you won't actually see it on the shelves. You have to go to the cashier and ask for it. So I grabbed myself the HG Michaelis, because I'm a sucker for knightly aesthetic Gundams, and I headed over to the cashier and asked for the Aerial Gundam. I was also looking for the HG Aerial Rebuild Gundam, which was recently released just March 18, and I was over at Akihabara during March 28th, just a week after, and to my surprise, it was already sold out. Like, that's pretty crazy. Even the two other Gundam kits, the Lifrit Ur and the Lifrit Thorn, were also sold out. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. It only took about 1 week for it to get sold out. Now, Yobashi camera is a tax-free store, so as tourists, all you need to do is show your passport and purchase items up to 5,500 yen and above, and you'll get the tax-free discounted price. Initially, I expected to spend more than 5,500 because I wanted to buy a lot more kits, but I ended up just picking up Ariel and Michaelis, and that was far from 5,500, so I ended up paying for some taxes. Don't be like me, don't make my mistake. So Yodobashi's selection was kind of disappointing. So let's head on over to our next stop, Big Camera. Big Camera is another electronics store similar to Yobashi Camera that also sells Gunpla kits. The Gunpla section is located at the 7th floor, and I would say the selection is similar to Yodobashi's. The Witch from Mercury kits that I was looking for are also sold out. So we move on to our next stop, Radio Kaikan. Now, Radio Kaikan is a tall building with multiple floors, each with different shops selling otaku goodies. For my trip, I just checked out Ami Ami, which is located at the 4th floor, and Yellow Submarine, which is at the 6th floor. In Ami Ami, they had some real grades and some master grade kits, and the usual HG Witch from Mercury selection. None of the popular ones, just a bunch of grunt suits and Suleta kits. Going up to Yellow Submarine, they had a bunch of the usual Witch from Mercury selection. None of the popular ones as well, they have it sold out. They had a bunch of water slide decals though, and if you're an irresponsible Gunpla builder and you've lost your instruction manual, well, you can find it over here at Yellow Submarine. So the Gunpla selection has been disappointing so far. And everywhere I go, I see the sold out sign for the aerial rebuild kit. I was also very disappointed that I didn't see other recent releases like the MGST Freedom or even last year's RG kits like the God Gundam or even the Gaogai Gar, which I was really looking forward to buying during this trip. Feeling pretty disappointed, I headed over to our next stop, Mandarake. Now, Mandarake is the tall black building in Akihabara, and this place is a treasure trove of second-hand collectible goods. Ranging from mangas to CDs to toys, if you're looking for something pretty rare, it might just be in Mandarake. So it's always worth checking this place out, but be prepared to pay a pretty penny for some of these items. For Mandarake Akihabara, the Gunpla section is located at the 8th floor. Once you get there, you will be greeted with tons and tons of glass shelves and a lot of different toys. They have a lot of Gundam Converge stuff, metal builds, and of course, Gunpla. They even have some P-Bandai kits over here, and even some Gundam Base exclusives. I saw the Gundam Base exclusive RG New Gundam Lalaport version being sold here for 7,000 yen. I also visited the Mandarake in Shibuya, which is located in a basement of a building, so you have to go down a flight of stairs before you get there. And once you get to the floor, you'll be greeted with, again, tons and tons of glass shelves. The Mandarake in Shibuya also had a lot of P-Bandai kits, so it's always worth checking out Mandarake stores. So I ended up buying this weapons expansion kit for the RG Banshee Norn, which costed me 5,000 yen, which I know is a lot for just a weapon expansion kit, but I thought to myself, hey, where else would I find this? And if I did find it, it would probably cost me more. I also got this RG Gaogai Gar for 6,000 yen, which I'm pretty happy about because it's cheaper than its retail price, and I couldn't find this anywhere else, even though it's just a regular release kit, so I'm very happy that I found it in Mandarake. Mandarake is also a tax-free store, but its tax-free process is quite different. So usually when you pay at the cashier, they will already give you the tax-free discounted price. But in Mandarake, you first go to the cashier and pay full price with tax. Then you go to a separate tax-free counter where you show your passport and receipt worth 5,500 yen and above, and they give you your money back. So there's an additional step to the process, and it can take a while since Mandarake does not have this process automated. The store clerk has to write some stuff down manually and staple it to your passport. The tax-free counter in Mandarake Akihabara is located in the ground floor, so be sure to head on over there after you pay in the cashier. Akihabara is such a huge area with a lot of stores that sell otaku goodies. Spending one day, just one day, is not enough to explore the whole of Akihabara. I didn't get to check out all of the stores that was in the Tokyo Gundam Guide. But my Gundam shopping experience does not end there. For the other days that I spent in Tokyo, we spent it checking out the Gundam Factory Yokohama and the Gundam base in Odaiba Diver City. Inside the Gundam Factory Yokohama, you get to see the moving RX-78 Gundam. And wow, was it an experience getting to see it in person. You have to pay an entrance fee of 1,650 yen, And if you want to see it up close and personal, you have to go up to the viewing dock, which costs an additional 3,300 yen. And I suggest you guys buy your tickets beforehand online, because when me and my friends went there, we bought our tickets on the day itself, and the tickets for the viewing dock was already sold out. Well, I guess that's just the theme of this trip of mine. Everything's sold out, I guess. You can buy the tickets online in their website, which I will have linked in the description below. Inside the Gundam factory, you can buy Gundam base exclusive kits, and during my visit, the available kits were the 1/44th scale Gundam with the Gundam dock, the 1/48 scale Gundam bust with LED, the Gundam High Mobility type, and the Gundam Chogokin and the Robot Spirits Gundam. Before, I heard that in this particular Gundam base, you can also buy P-Bandai kits, but during my visit, they were no longer available, and the only kits you can buy were the Yokohama exclusive kits. They were also no longer giving away the free Gundam kit you get when you enter the factory. I guess they ran out of those, given the fact that the Gundam base was supposed to close down at the end of March 2023, but they extended it due to a lot of requests, and the Gundam factory will stay open until March 2024. So I suggest any Gundam fan to go visit this Gundam factory before it closes next year, because it's an amazing experience just to see this moving Gundam in person. I highly suggest you check out the museum as well inside the factory, where they show how they built this moving Gundam. My last stop for this Tokyo trip of mine is the Gundam base in Diverse City, Odaiba. I got to see the transforming unicorn Gundam, but sadly I got to the Gundam base too late. I didn't expect them to be closing down so early at 8 PM, and I got there at around 7:55 PM. The moment I got inside the base, they were already asking the customers to leave. So I don't have a lot of footage of the kits that they had inside the base, but here's a quick walkthrough of what I saw. I saw the P-Bandai RG Clear Color New Gundam as I was walking by, but that's all I could really take note of. One other thing is that Aerial Gundam Rebuild is still out of stock. In the few moments that I had inside the Gundam base, I got to see some awesome displays, like these diorama displays recreating scenes from the Wish from Mercury Season 1 anime. I'm kinda sad that I didn't get to explore much of the Gundam base. We were late because me and my friends were participating in the EVO Japan tournament, which was being held in Tokyo Big Sight, just a few stations away from Diverse City. We didn't expect the Gundam base to be closing down so early, so we took our sweet time taking pictures with some pro players. So those were all the stores that I managed to check out while I was in Japan. I also wanted to check out Nakano Broadway, but our schedules were kind of tight. So this trip was so much fun, and I can't wait to go back to Japan and continue shopping for more Gunpla. If you have any suggestions of stores that I need to check out in the future, leave them down in the comment section below. For those new to the channel, hey, I'm Pao and I make Gundam content here on YouTube. In the next few videos, I'll be showing you how to 3D scan your Gunplas. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button to help the channel out. But that's all for this one. Thanks for watching.